What's up, family? Man, I want to continue our series on the 12 laws of the universe. This is the sixth one, sixth part, the law of perpetual transmutation of the energy. Yeah, that's the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energy is always moving, energy is always changing. Stay with me, we're going to go somewhere. Sit back and I look back over this year and reflect on this year and all the things I've gone through, right? And I see so many posts of, man, people talking about, man, I match energy. You see that all over social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and man, everywhere, right? People's always talking about, man, I'm matching energy. Man, we have to grow up and understand it's not about matching energy. It's about being who we are. Be who you are. Stay with me. See, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy, it says that energy doesn't start, energy doesn't stop. It just keeps changing. It runs to its end of its course in this form, in this element, and then it changes and becomes something else. But it's always moving, it's always going somewhere. The problem with the great majority of us is we've never understood this. We get to a place in life and we get stuck and we stop growing. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy says that, man, it doesn't matter what energy or what type of frequency or vibe they come at you with. Your job is to harness that negativity. Your job as an alchemist, your job as a child of God, your job as a chosen one, as a light worker, as a healer, and we'll do. Your job is to take that negative, toxic ass energy and transmute it, change it into positive energy. Use it as fuel to help you become better, not bitter. It don't matter what they've done. It don't matter what's going on. My job is to take that negative energy, change it, and make it better. Here's the thing. There is no negative energy. There is no bad energy and good energy. It's just energy. It's how we use it that makes it bad or makes it good. Energy is just energy. It takes energy to smile. It takes energy to frown. It takes energy. It's all in what you do with the energy. It takes energy to be a blessing to somebody's life. It takes energy for you to be a curse to their life. It takes energy for you to say something nice to somebody. It takes energy for you to fuck somebody's day off by doing something stupid. It's just energy. What are you doing with it? How are you using it? We have to grow up and understand that, man, we're alchemists. We're supposed to be alchemists. Man, I've talked about this in so many of my previous videos. A thermostat and a thermometer. We're still talking about the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Stay with me. A thermostat and a thermometer. And that's how so many of us live our lives. The great majority of us, man, we're just thermometers. Now, we can't tell you shit. I mean, we can't do shit. We don't have the ability to do shit. What am I saying? A thermometer says, man, I could just tell you the temperature of the environment. I could tell you the temperature of the room. I could tell you the temperature of this person's body by putting a thermometer in their mouth. And I can tell you whether they have a temperature or not. I go look in the refrigerator. There's a thermometer in there. It tells me what the temperature of the refrigerator is. Same with the freezer. It doesn't have the ability to control anything. It just tells me what it is. So the thermometer says it is what it is. The thermostat says it is cold in this room, but I want it warmer. And so because I turn the thermometer or the thermostat regulates the environment. The thermometer, the thermostat says nope, it's too cold or it's too hot. Because I'm the thermostat, I have the ability to regulate the environment. I don't give a fuck what it is. I can make it cooler or I can make it warmer. As alchemists, as chosen ones, as children of God, as starseeds, rainbow warriors, and light workers, and healers, and whatever you guys title you got. You know what I mean? We have the ability to be thermostats. We have the ability to change our environments. We have the ability to change the temperature. That's the power that we have. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You have the ability to change the environment around you. You have the ability to walk into the room and says, "No, I know it's hot and toxic up in here. I know it's hellish and chaotic and whoop doo doo. Nah, we ain't doing that today. We are not doing that shit today. I'm sending peace. I'm sending love. I'm sending calm. I don't give a fuck what the environment says. I see the temperature of the environment and I demand that it be different. And because I'm as powerful as I think I am, because I'm as powerful as I know I am, my environment has to change. Because I regulate the temperature, I change the environment, I'm changing the energy, I'm changing the frequency. Because this is not conducive or this is not beneficial. So I demand the environment to change. And the environment, like the room, has to change based on the settings of the thermostat. When I walk into a room, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I don't give a fuck what they doing. I don't give a fuck about all the negative, toxic ass fucking energy. I see it for what it is. And the great majority is we see it and then we lower our frequency, we lower our vibration and get on that bullshit level. Instead of sitting and say, I see you for what you is. We're not doing that shit. I demand that the energy in this room change. I demand that the frequency in this room change. If that means you got to get fucking uncomfortable and get your ass up and walk the fuck out, I don't give a damn. But the environment in this room has to change because I walked in and my frequency and this frequency ain't matching up. Something has to change. The great majority of us, we lower our frequency and get on this toxic ass frequency over here. We walk in and we tiptoeing and walking on eggshells because we don't want to offend. I don't give a fuck about it being offensive to nobody. I came here to regulate some shit. I came here to change some shit. And I don't give a fuck who like it, who don't like it. Get the fuck on. And it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. When I come around, because we are who we say we are. And because we have the power that we do, we have the power to change the fucking environment. They don't like you at work? Okay. You can't make them like you. You can't make them be your friends. But what you can do is make their ass so fucking uncomfortable where when you walk in, they get the fuck up and walk on. When you walk in, they shut the fuck up and go on somewhere else and talk they bullshit. And I don't give a fuck about you talking your bullshit. But what you're not gonna do is do that shit right around me. What you're not gonna do is spew all that hatred and negativity around me. Because I came here to change the environment. I'm not here to match your fucking frequency. I'm not here to match your energy. And that's why so many people don't like you. That's why so many people don't fuck with you. Because you make them uncomfortable. Because there's something about your frequency, there's something about your vibe that they can't fuck with. And I don't know why Source God's got me telling you this right here. That's why these motherfuckers don't want to be in a relationship with you. That's why this person don't want to fuck with you. That's why this person don't like you like that. Because they know that your energy, they know that your frequency is drastically different from theirs. And they don't want to change. And they know you're not going to change. They're comfortable the way they are. And they're not going to change. And so it's easier for them to kick against you and to fight against you and to, man, you know what I mean? Be antagonistic and all this other bullshit and not want to fuck with you like that because they don't want to change and raise their frequency. And so many of you looked at the fact that, man, why don't these people fuck with me? I'm a good person. I'm a loving person. I'm a giving person. I'm a nurturing person. They don't like that fucking energy. They can't fuck with that type of energy. It's not you. They don't want to change. And when you walk in with your high vibration, it fucks up their negative energy. When you walk in full of love and being a radiant light, man, a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, you walking in all your positivity, all your hope and love and faith, and then here they are in they negative, toxic ass fucking ways, and they get unfucking comfortable. And now the religious folks about, oh, my spirit fucks up their spirit, and man, my anointing, man, disrupts their demons. No, the fuck it ain't. That's some religious bullshit that religious folk talk because they don't know what the fuck is going on. And so they demonize shit. What it is, as simple as this. It's the vibration that you're on of love, of hope, of spreading truth. Disrupts their frequency, the vibration, the energy that they're with, that they're on. And something has to change. And they don't want to change. And so they get uncomfortable. And so they leave. They don't like being around you. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. We have to grow up. We have to understand who we are. We have to understand the power we have. I love looking in the sky. I love looking at the stars. I love looking at the clouds. I'll sit back and I'll just take pictures of the clouds, especially like storm clouds and just all the other different right before the rain and all that. I love it because it's so much energy. And you can watch how it shifts. You can watch how it changes. It's like looking at falling stars. A falling star is just a ball of rock full of energy. And as the star disappears, people say, man, the rock consumed, got burnt up and is gone and doesn't exist anymore. But the energy is still there. It's just changed into a different form. Just because you can't see the energy anymore doesn't mean that it's not there. Like when we die, the body ceases to exist in the natural realm that it did. But the energy is just left the body. You call it the spirit, you call it the soul. It's the energy that's left the body, that's gone on to a different realm. When the energy leaves, that form has to die. A leaf, a piece of fruit falls off a tree. As long as it's connected to the tree, it's connected to the plant, to the roots and there. And so it's getting the nutrients, it's getting the vitamins, it's getting the minerals, it's getting the energy it needs. Pull it off the leaf of the fruit. You've now disconnected it from its source of energy. And after a period of time, all of the energy within that leaf disappears. All of the energy within that fruit disappears. The leaf shrivels up and dies. The fruit shrivels up and either rots, decays, the energy just changes. It leaves. Understand, when you push against something, there's that force going this way, but there's also a force pushing back, resisting. We have to grow up and understand who we are. We have to grow up and understand the 12 laws of the universe and how that affects our lives, how that's played out in each and every one of our lives. We have to grow up and understand we have to stop violating these laws, these principles. And we have to learn how to use them. See, the truth is, this year has been rough for me. Very challenging year. And people have done things to me that I would have never done to them. People have dogged me out in so many different ways. Perpetual law of transmutation infinity says, Elijah, you could sit here and bitch and moan and whine and complain about what the fuck is going on, or you could get up and harness that energy. Take that energy and use it as fuel. You could take that energy and convert it and allow it to push you and to propel you further on your journey. Or you could take that energy, all that negative, toxic ass fucking energy, and you could hold it deep within. And this is what the great majority of us do. We go through some shit in life and we've never learned how to release it. We've never learned how to convert the fucking energy. And so now we're sitting here with all of this fucking toxic ass energy. And it's only toxic because it's not moving. It's only toxic because it's not being used properly. so we get sick. We can't go to sleep. We lay there in bed just wide awake, tossing and turning, because we've never learned how to transmute, change the energy. We've never learned how to harness the energy. And so we allow it to destroy us from the inside out. We allow it to make us depressed. We allow it to make us suicidal. We allow it to make us frustrated. We allow it to make us bitter. Energy is changing. We're changing. We're lowering our frequency. You're no longer the powerful being that you were, that you could have been, because you never learned how to change that frequency. You never learned how to change that energy. So you changed. Your vibration changed. Your frequency changed. Energy is always changing. Are you changing for the better? Or are you changing for the worse? Learn how to harness your energy. Learn how to change your environment. I don't give a damn about what's going on in the world. As far as, man, we got all this stupid stuff. And when I say I don't give a damn, because it's all a fucking distraction. It's all to show you that, man, you ain't got no power. You're just a nobody. You're powerless. You're voiceless. You can't make change. That's what they want you to believe. That's what they want you to think. And so you sit back in your room, in your house, frustrated, depressed, because you don't have the power to change what's going on. When the truth is, you have all the motherfucking power to change your life and to change the lives of those around you. But because you don't know the power you have, because you ain't speaking the truth, because you're not walking in your authority, you're not making the positive changes that you could, that you should. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. It's always changing. It's always moving. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to start unlearning a lot of stupid shit that we've learned throughout the years. We have to get reconnected and start relearning, remembering who we are, how powerful we are, the authority we have. You guys heard me talk about Jesus being on the water, the disciples and the people fishing. And the storm came up. And they were all scared because it was dark, it was nighttime, and the waves were crashing and the wind was blowing. That's energy. That storm is energy. It was energy. And everybody's waking up. Jesus down on the bottom of the ship, knocked the fuck out. Jesus down there snoring. And everybody wigging out because they're terrified of the energy of the storm. Because they don't know who the fuck they are. They don't have the ability to change the environment. They don't have the ability to change the energy. And so they're tripping, they're wigging out. And they finally wake Jesus up. And Jesus gets up like, God damn, motherfuckers. Damn, how many times I gotta tell you who you are? How many times I gotta tell you the power you possess? Jesus didn't go to rebuking the storm and Satan, I get behind me, I bind you. And Jesus didn't do none of that stupid ass shit that y'all be talking about in church. Jesus didn't go get no fucking blessed. Oh, let me bless this. Jesus didn't do that stupid ass shit. Jesus stood up and said 3 fucking words. 3 words. He didn't go no long drawn out. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you right now in the name of Jesus. He didn't do none of that stupid shit. He said 3 fucking words. 3. Uno, dos, tres. 3 fucking words. Peace, be still. 3 words. And it changed the whole fucking environment. 3 fucking words. And it changed the whole fucking energy. The whole thing had to change. He said 3 words. Because he knew who he was. He knew the power he possessed. He utilized his authority. He changed the environment. He changed the frequency. Well, the environment was still the same, but he changed the frequency of the environment. He changed the vibration of the environment. It was still dark. It was still nighttime. But the wind shut the fuck up. The waves shut the fuck up. Because Jesus utilized his power and changed the frequency, changed the energy. That's how powerful we are when we get tapped in and connected to God's source, the universe, the Most High. That's how powerful we are. When you know who you are. When you're tapped into the 12 laws of the universe. You understand how things work. You understand that you have the ability to change that or change your circumstances. Man, my hope and prayer is that we grow up. You know what I mean? We have to grow up. We have to understand who we are. We have to understand the power we possess. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energy is always moving. It's always changing. I don't care how toxic your job is. You could change the environment. I don't care how fucked up your relationship is. You could change the energy. You could change the energy. Just like you could walk over to your thermostat and raise the temperature or lower it. You have that power over your life in every aspect. In every aspect. Your finances are fucked up, okay? Take power over that. It's just energy. Money is just energy. It's just energy. Change that. Your body's fucked up, your health is, you have the ability to change that. It's just energy. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Thank you for being on this platform with me. Happy healing.